Hi there, welcome to another episode of Bricks and Bytes. I'm Charlie Giang, your Silicon Valley's tech realtor. This is the show where tech meets 2x4s and crypto helps pay for your countertops. Today we have Jill James from Nexa Mortgage, and she is going to tell us how we can use our crypto to buy houses. Hi there, Joe. Thank you so much for joining us on this show. And I'm really excited about something that I really love, crypto. I have a little bit of it, so I wish I had more. Today's topic is going to be quite relevant, not just to me, but to most of the folks in Silicon Valley. So yeah, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? And hopefully by the end of this show, we'll know exactly what to do with our crypto.
Sure. Well, my name is Jill James, and I am a senior licensed loan officer at Nexa Mortgage. I've been involved in the mortgage world for almost 8 years, and prior to that was a realtor, and also did construction management before that. So I have about 35 plus years in real estate related activities. But it is crypto loans is an interesting topic. I'm glad you asked me to talk about it, and I'm really excited to go through that with you. Okay, well, unlike you and most of the people watching this probably, I am not a crypto expert or even novice, so I'm leaving that aspect to you all to do your investing in crypto and growing your potential, because what I've learned is that crypto does have great growth potential. It does have its ups and downs, but because there's that finite supply, as far as we know, there's going to be value growth is just expected. So that's a wonderful thing for all of you who have made that step and are investing in crypto. It also provides you a decentralized security and can't be diluted by, printing more dollars or whatever. So that's a great advantage to you all, and you all know that. But it does have some access limitations. So that's what this crypto loan can help you with. Okay. Now, crypto loans are not only for real estate. With a crypto loan, your account is actually the collateral. So you can put up to 75% of your total holdings as your collateral, or you can put up less, but you can put up to 75% as that collateral. It is fully custodied by crypto owner and the lender simultaneously. So you don't lose control of it. You do still have control over your account. It's also collateralized based on your amount held until you pay it back, or the crypto appreciation allows it to be adjusted. It's not collateralized with real estate. It's not cross-collateralized with real estate or other collateral resources. So a crypto loan is a loan against the crypto.
So, Joe, I just want to ask something about the custodization of the crypto. Does this mean that I'll need to transfer my crypto into one of the lender's accounts? And then on that particular account, obviously there will be not just one key, but two keys. One would be the lender and one would be mine. And I would have control of the crypto, but I won't be able to access the crypto unless the lender agrees to that. Exactly. Would that be correct?
Yes, that would be correct. And it's actually three keys. It's you, our lender, and Anchorage Digital NA. They are the three that you'll have a shared key three-way. There are three keys, yeah. So, exactly.
Who is Anchorage?
It is a holding company. Our lender doesn't actually hold it, so they're working with Anchorage Digital to actually hold the crypto.
So it's basically custodized by Anchorage.
It's custodized by all three of you, so no one has full control over it. You're sharing that custody.
Okay, got it. Yeah. Okay, cool. Sounds cool.
Okay. And here's an example of how you can borrow against your crypto holdings. And as I said, although there's a picture of a house on this slide, you can use this loan for anything. You could go buy a car. You could pay for college tuition for someone, or whatever you need it for. But in this example, this example is pretty neutral, but we're saying if you needed, for instance, you wanted to buy a house and you needed $1 million to buy that house, you could take a loan amount of $1 million. You would pledge $2 million for this example, and your loan to value would be 50%. You can go up to a loan to value of 75%, and that's the loan to value is based on the crypto pledge. So we have 2 million in this example. You need 1 million, so that's at a 50% loan to value. The term is 3 months or 12 months, and you can renew it at the end of the term, generally up to 2 years. So it's not a 30-year like a 30-year mortgage, but it's a way to get the cash out to do what you want and need to do. The monthly payment is interest only, and it could be paid with a crypto deposit, or it could be rolled back into the balance of your loan as long as the LTV, the loan to value, is less than 80%. If it's getting to 80%, you're going to have to make a little bit more of a deposit into the account. Current interest rates for up to 50% loan to value is 9.9%. And if you go over 50%, 50% to 75, it's 12.4. So that's why we try to keep people, we suggest if you can do it at 50% max, that's better. But you can go up to 75%.
Just as a comparison, if I were to use RSUs, what would be the interest rates against RSUs and versus my crypto?
Okay. Yes. Well, it could be a little bit higher for the crypto, but it's going to be, because that's not, a W-2 or a 1099 kind of loan, it's going to be higher than what you would do if you were basing it on your income, not assets. So, yeah. But 9.9 is not that high for basing things on, basing a loan on assets.
Crypto or Bitcoin specifically, it's grown literally, like 20, 30, 40, 50% year on year for the past 10 to 15 years. So technically speaking, 9.9% for, your crypto, it's actually a fairly good number. I mean, personally, I know my crypto, my Bitcoin has gone up a little bit. And what's really interesting about this is that you're able to access a lot more cash, a lot more capital from that. So one of the questions I want to ask here is this. Can I use this to basically fund my down payment? Can I use a crypto loan to fund my down payment and as well as get a regular mortgage?
Exactly. You can use it for cash purchase, like we talked about in the previous example, or as you asked about, as a down payment plus a mortgage loan. You could use it as a bridge loan. For instance, you're selling your current home, but it hasn't sold yet. So you could either pay off your loan on your current home and then get that payment obligation off your debt to income, or you could buy the house, your new house with the cash, and you can buy investment properties with it. So there's no limitation on it. But yes, the down payment cash plus a mortgage loan is a great application in the real estate.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool. And this allows us to keep hodling on to our crypto, basically.
Exactly. Right. I had that hodl back at the beginning. So yes, so you can keep on holding it there. Yep.
Okay, cool. Okay. It's a great tool.
It is. Our lender will loan on Bitcoin and Ethereum. You asked that previously when we talked about it, so I made sure. And the public key is split 3 ways. That shared custody we also talked about. The loans can be for any purpose, and real estate is a great application, but you can use it for other reasons too. Now, the loan is a minimum of 5 and go up to $1 billion. I don't think they've made $1 billion loan yet, but they say they will go up that high. So keep that in mind as your holdings grow. Monthly payment is interest only, as I said, and margin calls. If you do hit 80% or 85%, it will send you a margin call warning. And if you hit 90% LTV, it does go toward a liquidation action unless you can resolve it before that. So, which means you can resolve it by pledging more of your crypto holdings, or you can actually pay off parts of it.
Okay, so the liquidation process, I know nobody wants to go through that process, but right. Assuming that there is a liquidation, so we liquidate, in this particular case, the mortgage itself, the house itself, or do we liquidate the crypto?
The crypto loan.
Okay, cool. So technically speaking, this is not exactly a mortgage loan. It's basically, hey, give us your, we'll give you a crypto, we'll custodize the crypto, and then you just give us the money. And it's up to us if we want to, if you want to buy a Lambo from it, and Lambo the thing. And for those people who may not understand this, it's basically getting 3 different sets of keys and putting it into a smart contract. Is if and when the terms are not met, if there's a default, technically speaking, the smart contract will trigger and all 3 keys, go in and yeah, it's a very simple mechanism where you can put this whole loan together. I'm just really, really glad that somebody out there is finally, recognizing the power of crypto and allowing us to use some of the value that is stored inside, rather than just watch it sit in our cold wallets. We can access the value of the crypto, the capital within the crypto, to do a whole bunch of other things, and that's insane. That's cash flow. That's okay. Thank you so much, Joe. I really appreciate it. Thanks for joining us, guys. Thanks for listening to this. If you want to know a little bit more about crypto loans, reach out to Jill or reach out to me, and we'll get you in touch. And you can finally use and extract the capital inside your crypto without selling it, or you can, in short, you can keep on hodling it, right away. So yeah, thank you again for joining us, and until the next episode of Bricks and Bytes. Thank you.